if you're in your 20s or 30s, watch things, because it is coming from a perspective of a 43-year-old. So I know a thing or two about life, about people, and everything in between. I grew up in Africa, y'all. And in Africa, in Kenya to be precise, you gotta get in there and do the work. Your parents are not gonna help you because A, sometimes they're not capable of helping you, and B, because they got their own problems as well. So I wish that every 20-year-old person in their 20s or 30s would understand this, that where you're gonna go, it will all depend on you, squarely on you. Stop waiting for people to come and help you. Stop waiting for people to come and push you. You're gonna have to be the person who gets in there, punches on those walls, because it is going to be entirely upon you. Number 2, please listen to this and hear me good. Begin cultivating a relationship with God as early as you can. Because let me tell you something, a life led by God versus a life that is not led by God, the difference is day and night. When you have God in your corner, he nudges you. He says, stay away from that. Don't go there. Don't do this. Do not get in that relationship. Do not do this. Do not do that. A life led by God will take you years. Will take years off your. Will take you many days of you struggling and trying to find things out, or making mistakes and learning from them, or worse, getting hurt. Ending up with consequences that last a lifetime. Cultivate a life with God. Don't do life alone. Okay. Number 3, start a business. I am so passionate about that because I hate poverty. I hate poverty. I think poverty is a disgrace. I think poverty is the worst thing that can ever happen to a human being, because it strips them of their dignity. It strips them of their potential. Because when you're struggling to have money, when you're struggling to make money, when you have nothing, you can't even think straight. So all the God-given talents that you've been given go to waste. Do whatever you can, but start a business. 20s, if you're in your 20s and your 30s, the time to start a business is yesterday, not today. Even if you don't know what you're doing, we live at a beautiful era where you can go online and teach yourself how to do anything. I know that because I'm teaching myself how to know this YouTube thing, how it works. I still haven't figured it out, but I'm getting in there and I'm learning myself. I don't know the first thing about SEO or whatever things, but I'm getting in there and I'm trying to learn. And I am very proud of doing that, as opposed to sitting down and saying, I don't know how to do this YouTube thing, but I've got a message and I've got things I feel I need to share with the world, and I'm doing the best I can to teach myself. And this is what you also should do. Start a business. You don't know what you're doing, go online, learn, teach yourself what to do, keep at it, and something will stick in the end. Don't have excuses. Do not make excuses. We don't have time for that. The other thing you can do for yourself is set goals. It is the most important thing you can do for yourself. Setting goals, because goals are the compass. I know you've heard all these things, and some of these things sound so cliche, but they are so legit. They work and they are true. Set goals for yourself. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to be? What would you? And sometimes I'm not even talking about big goals like, what you're gonna do in the next 20 years. I'm saying it's simple things like, in this 1 week I will do 1, 2, 3 things. I will do 1, 2, 3 things. I've been telling myself I'm gonna be uploading a video a week, and it takes a lot. It takes a week, but I will upload a video a week. That's my goal. It's something so simple. It makes me feel so accomplished when I do something like that, as opposed to having done nothing or not having a goal to work towards. Someone said that the best way to eat an elephant is to eat it bite by bite by bite by bite by bite. Is to go and shake and get a tiny scoop of it, eat it, and at the end of it all, you eat the whole thing. That's what goals do for you. So start setting goals in every aspect of your life. Start setting goals in fitness. Aim to work out 10 minutes a day. in reading. Read a chapter a day or a paragraph. Writing, for those of us who write a paragraph a day, and then tomorrow write a bit more, or write the same thing for 1 week, and see, you will make progress. Okay, you will make progress. The other thing every 20 or 30-year-old needs to learn is to invest in a money market fund. I keep singing this song because I have done it for myself. Oh my goodness, how long ago was that? About 7 years ago, I set up $300 a month. I would put it towards a money market fund somewhere. I would just let it sit there. And I just did that because I was trying to save some money for my son's education. So I put the money there, and 2 years later, I quit my job and I did not have money. So I was like, okay, I forgot about it, but I let the money sit there because I knew it was doing something. Last year, I went and picked it up, and it was $7,500 And I remember thinking, I wish I didn't stop. I wish I continued putting money there because I could have seen growth. That is money I just put there and I left there, and I took the money and I did something with it. So this is the point I'm trying to make, that money market funds or any form of investment that keeps your money growing is something you should have started yesterday, not today, yesterday. If you're in your 20s or 30s, if you do things today, especially towards your finances, something that's going to grow your financial life, when you get to your 60s and your 70s, there are things you're not going to be worried about, and money will be one of them. So start today, okay? Start today. The other thing I want to tell you about is to take care of your body. This is the biggest form of self-care that you can have, and 2, it is the biggest form. It's the best advice that I ever got. I started exercising when I was 28 years old, and I am a 43-year-old who, thank God, has no health issues, no diabetes, blood pressure, and all that stuff. And I'm not saying I'm good, but I'm not saying I'm an angel and I'm Miss Goody Two Shoes. All I'm saying is that all this, the way I enjoy good health, I exercise pretty much every day of my life. Love my walks. I don't even do big things. Love my walks, going to the gym. And the reason I do that is because I started early. So my body is used to it, to the point whereby if I don't train for 2 days, I start to feel sluggish. And those of you who exercise know this. But it's not about looking good or feeling good, even though it is important. It is about the satisfaction you will feel when you're in your 70s and you're fit. There is nothing as beautiful as that, because it is so sad, but there are so many 70-year-olds. In fact, there's so many people in their 50s, 60s or whatever who are in and out of hospitals because they have debilitating health conditions, in and out of hospitals, always popping medication, always taking tablets, always doing this. Start taking care of your health. Please start now. Start today. Go for a walk. Every day, go for a walk. Do 20 minutes today, 30 minutes tomorrow. Go for a walk. Then start strength training. Let me tell you something. If you take care of your body today, your body will take care of you tomorrow. 100% guaranteed. The other thing that if you're in your 20s or 30s need to do is you need to start saying no often. I have said that, I have sung that song, that learning to say no is the best thing you can do for yourself. Let me tell you something. Learning to say no is a superpower. You cannot be available all the time to everyone. You cannot be saying yes to everything at every time, because if it means something is getting lost in there. Because if you say yes to everyone, you're saying yes to no one. Okay, if you're devoting yourself to everything, you are devoting yourself to nothing. Find your people. Cut some people off and be okay with that. Cut some activities off and be okay with that. The older you get, you realize that life is about elimination. So it's not about addition. It's about elimination. It's about getting rid of things. It's about getting rid of people. It's about getting rid of trash, of rubbish. That is what makes it more fulfilling. So if you're in your 20s or 30s, start saying no. Look at your life. See, what is helping me in this? What is taking me where I'm going? What is giving me the things that I want? What is bringing the things that and start getting rid of the things that are not helping you. Start eliminating all those things. And let me tell you something. If you start doing those things that I've told you, take it from a 43-year-old who has done some of these things and I'm reaping the results of it. Wished I did these things and I'm reaping the results of not doing that. Take it from me. If you start doing those things today, I promise you that you will not recognize yourself in your 40s, in your 50s, in your 60s, in your 70s. You'll be laughing when people are crying because they did not save up or set up their retirement funds, or they were not good with money, or that they wasted their potential, they wasted their time, they put so much in their lives that they could not even handle it. If you start doing those things today, you will be so grateful. Okay, I'll catch you in the next video. God bless you. And before I go, please feel free to comment, subscribe to this channel if you like this content. If it's giving you the vibes, subscribe and share it with your friends. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.